Whoa, I've got a premonition, I'm dreaming you and I. All my darkest fears are coming outside. We got a billion races, we got this melody.
Welcome back. I don't think you expected to see me like this because I didn't expect to be on camera like this. But the video that I had planned for today, I decided to swap out at the very last minute. When I was thinking about it, I was like, I don't like it. I don't think it's good enough, and I don't want to put it up. So I'm doing a tag. I don't have the fragrances in front of me. I will put pictures up of anything that needs pictures, but the tag that I'm doing is the Never Have I Ever Perfume edition, and the originator, I believe, of this tag is Stephanie Tamayo. Tamayo? I'm sorry if I mispronounced you. I saw this on Stephanie's channel. I think that she is the originator of it. Otherwise, I'm going to link her video down below, and hopefully you can see the questions. Well, I'll put the questions down below as well, but if there's someone else to credit, you can see there. That's where this tag came from, was Stephanie Tamayo. Stephanie Tamayo. I'm so sorry. The first question, never have I ever been CON-plimented. CON-plimented. I think that's implying somebody like gave you a backhanded compliment, you know, like, wow, something smells. And I have been. I have absolutely been CON-plimented, and it's not even a straight compliment. It was a compliment. It was pretty much a you stink maneuver. I used to ride the bus to work when I worked in retail, and twice I had people get up and move away from me on the bus, like, girl, you went a little heavy. One time I was wearing Mugler's Womanity. The other time I was wearing Jo Malone White Jasmine and Mint, so I learned when and where the appropriate places to wear those fragrances were. That's for sure. The second, never have I ever lied about what you were wearing so they wouldn't copy you. No, I haven't, because 9 times out of 10, the fragrance I'm wearing is something that's either so niche or like indie or so expensive that most people won't try to go out and copy me. Or I expect they wouldn't. But if it is like an indie house, so if I can get people to support like small brands, I absolutely will be like, girl, this is such and such from such and such. You can get it on their website here. It costs this much. It's free shipping. Here's a coupon code, whatever. Like, I try to get people to these places. But if it was something like Baccarat Rouge 540, let's just say, I wouldn't be like, oh, it's Burberry Her, or it's Ariana Cloud. Like, no, I was just going to say it's Baccarat Rouge 540 and be like, it's Baccarat Rouge 540, like that. Number 3, blind bought a fragrance. Never have I ever. Of course I have. That's like what the entire perfume community is practically based on at this point. Never have I ever bought a fragrance to attract someone. Well, I did buy a roll-on vial of female pheromone, like pheromones that females produce to attract males. So I guess I have. Yes, that is to attract people, but not a specific person, just attraction in general. Never have I ever mixed scents that have been a bad. I don't need to mix scents to be a bad combo. My body chemistry takes care of that. No, I don't think I have. Not without realizing it, at least. I don't really layer scents that often. I don't know why. I just don't. I don't think about it. I'll wear multiple scents at one time, but I'm not layering them intentionally. So I'm sure that I have worn scents together that have been bad, but I can't think of the time, and I can't think of what specific fragrances. Never have I ever bought an overhyped fragrance. I mean, it happens. Let's see, what are a few that I can name off the top of my head that I don't have anymore, by the way? Jean Paul Gaultier La Belle, Edie Saab, Girl of Now Shine, Chalmer Souffle. Gosh, there's been a few. There's been a hot few. The only ones I haven't ever purchased that have been pretty hyped have been either celebrity scents or anything in the same vein as Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, because I am not a fan of either of those things. So, never have I ever rubbed your wrists together after applying a fragrance and have still done it recently. Yeah. I still do it. I pretty much do it every time I'm not on camera. If I spray myself on camera, I never rub it. But if I'm just wearing the perfume, like, I will, like, rub. I usually spray my neck anyway, so I don't have, like, the ability to rub it. But if it's on my wrists, absolutely. I'm ashamed. I'm shamed. You've caught me. I've been shamed. Never have I ever offensively overspray. As those women and children on the poor bus can attest, yes, I have absolutely offensively oversprayed. I haven't done it intentionally, though. I've never intentionally oversprayed something. I usually think that it's like, I'll be like, okay, it's just enough, so I'm gonna give one extra, but then the one extra is actually too much. But yeah, I have done it. Never have ever tried scent oils. I have. I love scent oils. Whether it's for atomizing or perfumery. Dang, yeah. Scent oils are great for layering too, so. Never have I ever bought a scent that I didn't like. I'm assuming that this is intentionally buying something that you know you won't like, or bought a scent that you didn't. Because, I mean, I've bought a lot of scents that I was just like, oh, shoot, I don't like that. That's going back. I have two right now. Bought, and I was like, nope. I'm not telling you because that's for a different video. But, have I ever intentionally bought a scent that I didn't like? I feel like I have. Yeah, I think I have. I feel like I have. There was something in... Oh, yeah, I remember now. It was Bulgari Omnia Crystalline. And it came in a scent certificate box from Sephora. And none of the other fragrances, they were all bad. And it was also the most valuable one. So I redeemed my scent certificate for it, but I never liked it. I used about half the bottle. I did layer that one with other things. But I didn't ever like it. So, yes. Never have I ever purchased fragrances. I mean, if you're talking about single purchase, like individual purchases more than twice a month, absolutely. More than twice a day, absolutely. More than twice an hour, absolutely. More than twice in a 15-minute span, yeah, probably I have. I have an addictive personality. It's just the way it is. Never have I ever liked a celebrity scent over luxury scents. I am a celebrity scent snob. I don't like them. I don't wear them. I don't care if they're good. I don't care who likes them. I don't care how good you say they are. I will not wear them. And I don't count, I mean, people say that like the Nirvana, the Elizabeth and James is celebrity scents, but I think that's more like a designer. And Elizabeth Arden, I think, is a designer. Like, those are the only two I could think of that I have fragrances from that could be considered, like, I'm not sure. Maybe no, it's not Elizabeth Arden. I'm thinking of Elizabeth Taylor. I don't know who Elizabeth Arden is. Who is that?
3 hours later.
So, no celebrity scents for me. I do not. Never have I ever traveled with my whole fragrance collection or more than 8. If I were to, now that I have so many, if I were to travel for an extended period of time, I probably would travel with more than 8, maybe. If you're talking about full bottles, no, I wouldn't take that many full bottles anywhere other than like in a physical move from one place to another. But to travel with, there would definitely be at least 8, I'm assuming, if there's more than a week away. Like, what are you gonna do? Like a hot, sunny, like a sunny day, a cold, cloudy day, a nighttime fragrance, a date, a a shopping fragrance, a visiting sites fragrance, a mingling with the locals fragrance, a meeting new people fragrance, a don't want the Airbnb bathroom to smell weird fragrance. You know, there's a lot of different reasons to take multiple fragrances. Never have I ever bought a fragrance just based off of the packaging. I have. I'm sorry. If you're judging me right now, I know you have too, so I'm judging you right back. Right back. There's been a lot of them. Never have I ever worn Never have I ever worn an obnoxious fragrance just to piss someone off. Yes. There have been times where I've worn some of my real stank ouds or ambers or jasmine, white jasmine and mint, which my bottle, I bought it brand new from Neiman Marcus, so I can't even say that it was like weird or off. My bottle smells like piss on an indolic jasmine, and I wear that proudly, but I will wear them to bed sometimes if I'm not in the mood. There's an entirely different set of fragrances for the mood, but yeah. It's not really pissing someone off, but it is making sure that they don't get too close. Never have I ever complimented someone on their fragrance, even though I didn't really like it. Yes. In the video that I didn't put up today, that I do that. I compliment someone on their fragrance. And you hear me say it. You hear me do it, and you hear me say that I don't like it, but that I can appreciate somebody else liking it. And that's fine. I have no problems. I would never tell someone they smelled good if they didn't. But the thing is it's something that I really don't like on myself doesn't necessarily smell bad on someone else. So I would never tell someone that I didn't like their fragrance, like that they smelled bad. But I will tell you that I don't like that fragrance if I know that I don't like it, but I say like, I'm so glad that it works for you. A caveat to that question is when people try to shove fragrances in your nose at like Sephora or Macy's or department stores like that, and I will straight up be like, no, I don't like that. I know I don't. I've tried it. I don't like it. And they really usually quickly realize to back off. Never have I ever loved a fragrance at first and despised it afterwards. Yes. Yeah, I felt this way about La Belle, to be honest. I thought, like, I bought it because of the hype, and when I first tried it, I thought, oh, wow, like, I can see what the hype is about. And then, as I did more and more, like, I wore it a couple of times, and I was just like, no, this isn't my style. This isn't me. I don't like this. I liked the vetiver in this fragrance, but I didn't like the rest of it, and that's one note, like, I'm like, no, so, yeah. Never have I ever gotten a headache from someone else's fragrance. From someone else's? No, I haven't. From my own, I have occasionally. I'm not actually that sensitive to them, but certain fragrance notes can be a bit triggering for me. It's usually like the clean cotton or clean linen or warm musk type of fragrances. Those can trigger headache. And number 19, last one, never have I ever had dreams about fragrances. I've dreamt about fragrances. I dream about Angel all the time. Like, literally, we'll have a dream where I'm going somewhere and I'm putting Angel on before I go, or I will be, like, out somewhere and I'll be like, oh my god, I didn't put Angel on before I came out. You guys. When you've been wearing the same signature scent for almost 25 years, you start to think about it as like an extension of your own self. So that's one of the reasons why it would be so impossible for me to like give it up. I don't care how dated it seems. It's me, it's mine. So yeah, I've definitely dreamt about it. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Please make sure you go check out Stephanie's channel. I have the link down below for you. Go check out her tag, see her answers, and see if you want to answer it for yourself. I'm not tagging anyone because I actually wasn't tagged either, but I just thought it was such a cool concept. I wanted to do it for you, and I thought this was a good time to do it because I'm casual. It's casual. We're just laid back having a good time. And yeah. I have nothing else to say except for make sure that you hit the like button if you liked. Make sure you turn on notifications so you can be notified about my next video. And subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, bye.